Nilamatana speaking from Chakra International. This is may be required for GS3 Economics and Geography optionals. Urban India may provide higher contribution to GDP of India, but rural India will play a major role in inclusive growth of India. Critically analyze it. Now, the contribution of GDP is maximum limited to primary and tertiary sector, secondary and tertiary sector. These are given 23 approximate. What is the primary? This is the secondary, tertiary. There are 50-50. What is the primary? What is the secondary? What is the tertiary? How it is 51.61% in the primary sector. Now it's 17.59. Still, 65% people lives in rural areas. 47 people depends on agriculture. But that means secondary and tertiary sector are not reduced to transport the labor force from primary sector, so that not whatever labor force available in primary sector is disguised. If India needs inclusive development, then this disguised employment should be productively utilized so that agriculture productivity can be increased. Increased contribution to GDP. The primary sector covers agriculture, mining, fishing, forestry and quarrying. This is the definition of inclusive development: social justice, self-determination, participation, learning and reflection. Agriculture discussion productivity should be increased. That is the most important. Water is the main problem, because water for the industry you need more water. Industry you cannot ignore. So water means what is the excess water using with irrigation. This irrigation water is to be reduced, so that this time along with your production of the primary sector should not be reduced, but surplus water can be transferred to other sector. There are so many methods. The micro irrigation, drip irrigation, 80 to 95%, conventional only 30 to 50%. These are some way. These are the sources. Water saving, micro irrigation, water saving 30 to 60%, yield enhancement 40 to 60 to 75%, weed reduction 20 to 50%, fertigation 20% saving, mulching 10% saving, drought tolerant crops. Then government so many programs are there. Water is essential to meet the demand of urban India, particularly industrial sector. You cannot ignore it. For all and develop primary, secondary, tertiary sector, so that's a linkage. Discuss implement the next program. Our thing how to use digital innovative farming technology. There is a precision, vertical, smart, variable rate technology. Now the bamboo farming, it is covers around 40 to 50 per acre profitability. All most important, carbon sequestration 80 tons per acre. Carbon sequestration 80 tons per acre. Mushroom cultivation, that also is profitable. Around 1,000 per square feet. Apiculture is 1 to 1.5 to 3 lakh. Floriculture, most important, this sector can increase the GDP contribution to GDP. Rural industry also need, because food processing is essential. It can do, KBIC can do a major role in it. Horticulture is the most important sector where India's export potential can be increased. We should assess what is the world demand. Accordingly, India has every type of agroclimatic zones, so it can cultivate accordingly as per the demand. Then dairy industry is another most, now India number one in the world. Still, we should keep continue the number along with the increase our export potential. Then come to ecotourism. This is the most important part. Rural India also has the capacity for ecotourism. This is the only case where India's GDP per capita can be increased, unemployment can be reduced. Scientific manpower is available. Awareness of advantages should be transferred to real beneficiaries in India, which can reduce the disguised employment in rural India. Productivity agriculture increase simultaneously covers the inclusive development. Completed.